Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. We've been selling auto parts for over 30 years.
What's up, guys? Here we have a 2014 Nissan Versa we're going to be working on today. If you need any parts for your vehicle, check out 1aauto.com. All right, we're going to take the tire off. Before we do that, this vehicle has hubcaps, so I'm going to have to pull the hubcap off. I'm going to try to grab it with my fingers and just pull. It's on there a little bit tricky. You can use a pry bar or even a straight head screwdriver. Get in behind here, pry it out a little bit. Pull it off. Just pull that off. We're going to loosen up the lug nuts. We're going to use a 21mm socket and a breaker bar. All right, once those are all cracked free, then we can raise and support the vehicle. I'm going to pull these lug nuts off. Sometimes they're a little sticky, so I'll use a ratchet. Loosen them up a little more. And should be able to do it by hand. Take those off. And take the tire off. I'm going to spray some rust penetrant on this nut right here before we take it out, and some down here. That'll help us get the nuts out. Okay, I'll take my 17mm wrench again and 16mm socket and ratchet. We'll take the lower nut off. It's a little bit tricky to get in here. This one's pretty loose. You can do it by hand a little bit. It started tightening up a little bit more, so I'll use the ratchet again. And we can pull the studs out from up top, just slide it out, and then pull it out from down below. Here's our old link. Here's our new link from 1aauto.com. As you can see, the shapes are similar. The studs are in the same locations. The nuts, the new one comes with new nuts. It also has this nut on the stud to prevent it from spinning when you're installing them or removing them. Get yours at 1aauto.com and you'll be ready to rock and roll. Now we'll install this link. We're going to slide the stud on the bottom towards the vehicle. The stud that goes on the top is going to come towards the outside of the vehicle. Take the nuts. Install the nuts. Get that started and get the bottom one started. The new stud nut on the back is actually a 14, so we're going to use a 14mm wrench. And we'll use a 15mm socket to tighten down the nut. Snug those up. Now I'm going to torque that with a torque wrench. We actually sell these torque wrenches at 1aauto.com. I'm going to torque it to 29 foot-pounds. That's good. We'll do the same for the bottom. Take my 14mm wrench, stick it on the stud, and tighten down the nut. I'm going to tighten this back one up. And due to the location, it's hard to get a torque wrench in there. So we're going to snug it up. But if you wanted to torque it, you would torque it to 29 foot-pounds. Now we'll reinstall the wheel. Install the lug nuts. Now we're going to lower the vehicle down so the tire's just touching the ground and torque the lug nuts. Now we're going to torque these with a torque wrench and a 21mm socket. We're going to torque these to 84 foot-pounds in a star pattern or crisscross pattern. We're going to do that so that it tightens down the wheel evenly. Now we'll install the hubcap. We're going to line it up. There's a little slot in the hubcap that lines up with the valve stem. Line that up. And then just hit it back on with the back of your hand. Sometimes you gotta mess with it a little bit. And then you're good.
Thanks for watching. Visit us at oneauto.com for quality auto parts, fast and free shipping, and the best customer service in the industry.